My back was hurting really bad, and as a result of it, I broke down, took some ibuprofen, and now my nose won't stop bleeding. It's ridiculous. Hi everybody, it's Tunya. This is the day before my surgery. My surgery is at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and they will not need anesthesia to knock me out because I'll probably still be asleep. I haven't been sleeping well. The doctor seems to think I have sleep apnea, and it's because my nose is all screwed up. And so I'm looking forward to number one, no nosebleeds. Number two, being able to breathe. See, I can't breathe out of that nostril. Being able to get some rest and hopefully not be so damn tired. See these circles under my eyes? I'm just flipping tired. And so I hope this is the start of the heal. I'm not real big on pain, but it has to get done. This is a surgery way overdue. So tomorrow, my nose, I'm sure I'm going to look quite different. I don't know. They're going to fix it. They're going to fix my septum, and then they're going to make my nose look smaller. See how big it is? So it's going to be, so we'll see how I'll do. Wish me luck. So it's almost 5:30 in the morning on Tuesday, the 19th, and I'm so tired, but I'm getting ready to go in for my nasal surgery. No more nose. Goodbye. I was so tired. Hope they wake me up. So I'll see you this afternoon and see how my nose looks. See how I look. I'm going to look terrible. Oh. Bye. The surgery was amazing. All I know is they gave me something in my IV to calm me down, which it did. And then they put something on my face, and I was like, oh, it reminds me of something. I was telling the anesthesiologist, the smell reminds me of something. Next thing I know, they're like, wake up, you're done. I'm like, what? We just went in for surgery. It was like a time warp. I have a little bit of a headache. My nose doesn't hurt. And I'm going to eat something, take some pain medicine, and put some ice on my face and call my parents, let me know I'm doing fine. But here I am. Starting to bruise right there. Right there, I'm starting to bruise. I'm keeping ice on it. I'm supposed to. It's bleeding. See? Be good. I'm taking a 5-minute break, but I pretty much keeping ice on it all the time. My nose doesn't hurt, but I've got a hell of a headache. I'm hungry, but I can't taste nothing. It's 11:14 at night, and I just have a sinus headache, but my hydrocodone is helping that. I'm trying to breathe through my nose, but when I do, I still get fluid that comes in and out of this right nostril where it's been bleeding. I said that's normal, so I feel pretty good. My nose doesn't hurt too bad. It's a little tender up in here, right here, and on right here. Just more of a pressure headache. I'll put ice back on it tomorrow. It's starting to bruise up a little bit there, looks like, Fun. Judy said my nose already looks smaller, straighter, even with the splint on, so I want to go back to sleep. Bye-bye. Now I know why I felt so much better yesterday than I did today, because that pain medicine obviously was in me, because my nose flipping hurts. It hurts right in here. I've got a really, really bad headache, and I've slept maybe an hour to an hour and a half every 4 hours. That's how much sleep I've gotten. And so, I mean, I'm glad I had it done, but I'm in a lot of pain. Man, it hurts right there. So, I'm going to go back to sleep. I'm going to try get rid of this headache. Oh, I look just so lovely, don't I? Wow. Yuck. So I suffer from bad headaches anyway, and this pressure headache I have is not helping. And Judy thought maybe it's caffeine withdrawal because I haven't had any coffee for a couple of days. So I'm drinking RC, and it does seem to be letting my headache up a little bit. I can't seem to open my eyes because when I do, they water. Oh. I haven't been iced. I iced a lot yesterday because I wasn't in so much pain, but
when I put ice on my forehead, it really hurts, so I haven't been icing too much. You can see how swollen my eyes are starting to turn black there in the corners. My nose is still bleeding on this side, the side that normally bleeds, but it's not so bad on the left. In fact, it's not even really bleeding on my left side, but you can still see it's still bleeding. So, put this one straight. I haven't really slept that much, maybe an hour and a half at the most, and 4-hour interviews, and my eyes are watering. I don't know why. I'm drinking a lot of water, not peeing much, so Judy says I might be dehydrated, but yesterday I felt so good. I think it's because my stuff hasn't worn off, but just today, I don't know, yuck. I feel horrible, but I'm still glad I had it done, because once it gets all healed and done, no more nosebleeds. So, thanks everybody for your prayers. I really appreciate it. I got a lot of friends that care, and that means a lot to me, so thank you. And, I guess I'll talk to you when I can talk to you again. Love y'all. Bye. It's, almost 7 o'clock. I had some RC earlier that helped with my headache, but now it's coming back again a little bit. And I'm trying to put ice on my forehead, but it makes my headache a lot worse. Still dripping on this side. I was told it was going to, and that's okay. Hard for me to keep my eyes open. Look, I don't need eyeshadow, do I? This thing's on there pretty tight, still pretty snug. I am so swollen. I can only do one side at a time because the bag's not big enough to go on the other side. This is not fun at all. Try to hold it as long as I can once I go to the other. Today is Thursday. This morning was rough. I took too much medication on an empty stomach. I ended up throwing everything up. I couldn't even keep water down. I haven't eaten hardly anything today. Nothing sounds good. So I have a pounding headache right here by my eyes. And actually, this looks good compared to what it's been in the past. I've been really icing it. At least I can open it. So tomorrow I go get this taken off. I get these things taken out of my nose tomorrow. Maybe that helped my headache. I don't know. I just have a pounding headache. Laying in this bed for a couple days didn't help either.
Oh, I feel so much better. I just came back from Dr. Howe's office Friday the 22nd. My surgery was on Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for 3 days. Yesterday was Wednesday and Thursday was the worst. Now it's getting better. He took the packing out of my nose, the stitches and all the packing. I'm still a little plugged up, but that's okay. He said it doesn't do any good to put ice on my eyes anymore because the swelling, as you can see, is going to go down to my jowls now, and it'll eventually drain down. But I feel good. I don't have a headache anymore. Thank God. I can take this off on Sunday. Oh, you guys, this is going to be great. No more nosebleeds after 30 years. Finally, 2016, January 19th. Got my nose done, finally. Finally. For anybody that's contemplating having your nose done, it's worth it. The pain is worth it. I know I'm not over it yet. I still got a lot of healing to do, but trust me, I'm interested to see what my nose looks like Sunday when I take this off. I'm going to take a shower and then take it off on Sunday. But he asked if I just leave it on because the fracture inside is healing well. I can already tell my nostrils are now the same size. One's not different. He says my nose is a little turned up right now, but it's because it's swollen, but it won't have that pig look to it. It'll be down a little bit more too. They don't hurt. They're just, black and blue because your nose got broken. And, see now my jowls are starting to swell, see?
So, but I feel good. I have no headache. I'm able to keep food down now. I'm just gonna. It's Friday. I have today, tomorrow, and Sunday just to sit here and just relax. Because Monday I go back to work. Hope I don't look too bad. So it was worth it for guys. If you're wondering what I had done, I had a severe deviated septum to this side. My nose was constantly bleeding for 7 years on this side. So you can. I still can't breathe on this side, but it's still a lot up there, and but it's not bleeding, and it's been bleeding 7 years, and I was beyond cauterization, and they also reconstructed the nose because he seems to think I had broke it, and it was just all messed up inside, all just messed up. When he took the gauze out of this side, man, that freaking hurt, because I guess it was all stuck in there because it was dry blood. This side didn't hurt, but it felt like he took a boulder out of my nostril. I was like, dang, how did that fit up in there? It was like, doink. And but went through the ceiling when I took this one out, and then this one didn't hurt hardly when we took it out, but it was like, dang, that was all up in my nose. No wonder why I had a friggin' headache. He irrigated the heck out of it. It still drips a little bit, but not too bad. I gotta blow my nose now, but see, it's all way up in here. But I had a bowl of cream of wheat earlier, and I'm having some hot tea and just sitting here enjoying the time off and get some rest. So, it's all good, guys. I hope Monday I look a little bit better than this. At least I can open my eyes now. I can breathe. You see? I can breathe. Oh, that feels so good to breathe. Oh, it was worth the last couple of days. Get the swelling down and get back to normal, and I'm still very swollen through here. Very swollen on the other side too. So that's going to go down. This is all going to go down. Right there. Right there. Just glad to get that crap off my face and out of my nose. But yeah, I feel good. I'm going to take some stuff and go to sleep. Night. I gotta tell the difference. Very smaller. Yeah. So it was today's Wednesday, the 3rd, I believe. It was 2 weeks ago yesterday that I had my nasal surgery. I just am now leaving the doctor's office, and he took some what do you call it, scabs that were way the hell up there out, and oh my god, I can breathe. It is, I've never breathed this good my whole life. It's like I have sensations in my nose I've never felt before, and it's just so wonderful. I'm like, oh, thank you, I can breathe, and my nose isn't bleeding anymore. I'm so happy. He says my nose is still pretty swollen. It's going to go down even more, which is fine, but I'm happy even with the appearance of it now. This is just great. Look at this house here, by the way. Can you see it? Isn't that pretty? Wow. You can probably see it right there a little better. Anyway, so it's 9:15. I don't have to actually be at work till noon, so I'm just going to go and have some fun, because I don't usually get to go have fun. I'm usually working or sleeping, and I have a headache. But I can breathe. This is great. Food tastes better. Everything tastes different. My nose hurts. It inside it hurts. But yeah, pretty excited. Hi everyone, it's Tunya. It's been exactly 1 month to today. Today is Tuesday, February 16th. It's been a month ago today that I've had my nasal surgery. I can breathe. Oh my god, it feels so good to breathe. My nostrils are the same size. I'm really thinning out here. I'm still a little swollen here and on the bridge, but I was told that's going to get better. After 30 years of nosebleeds, constant nosebleeds of 7 years, this has been just heaven sent. It's been so wonderful to be able to breathe and not have my nose bleed every day. It got to the point where if the weather changed, if my blood pressure went up, if I took ibuprofen, my nose would just start gushing blood and it wouldn't stop.
Hi everyone, it's Tunya. Today is Friday, March 18th, 2016. almost 2 months to the day of my nasal surgery. And I will zoom in here in just a second and show you my new nose. I went to a follow-up appointment a few days ago. I still have some, how did he explain it, scar tissue, healing in there that sloughs off and kind of like reheals itself. So there's still some stuff healing up in there that it's like mucousy stuff. But my nose doesn't bleed anymore. I don't know what it's like to go through a whole day and not have my nose bleed. But I can breathe. I can breathe, and it's wonderful. My headaches are a lot less than they were. So the only area that I'm concerned about, and he's a little concerned too, about my surgery, and I'll zoom in a little bit here. On this side of my nose, and you can see it's a lot smaller than it was. I mean, you remember the side views from before. I have a slope now. See? It's not quite as big. My nostrils are the same size. Pretty much. It seems to be almost like going back to like the way they were, but they're still the same size. A lot different than what it was before. And you can see I've got more shape to my nose. But this side over here, the bad side, it's pushed in a little bit more than I'd like. If you notice, it's a little bit more pushed in. I'm still a little swollen. Get the hat on my eyes. I'm still a little bit swollen in here. This is still pretty swollen. So when I was in there a couple of days ago and he was like pressing on my nose, it freaking hurt. But he said I'm still healing, trying not to wear sunglasses. So he's expecting this to get a little bit smaller yet and have this be a little bit more even. But yeah, I'm very happy that my nose doesn't bleed and it's a lot smaller than what it was. I kind of like the slopiness to it. And until I look at it now, my nostrils did look the same, and they look the same in the mirror. But when I go look on this video, they almost a little different, but it looks a lot better than what they did. So I'm not complaining. My nose isn't bleeding. I'm not complaining, folks, at all. So see you later.
Look at all these. The style bride. Now there's too many kids in there. There's some more.
So we got